Hi, people of YouTube, and I cannot think of a better greeting, really. I'll think of the greeting for next time. Sorry about the video quality, but my camera isn't really great for filming, and I don't have a tripod, which makes things really hard for lighting and everything. So I'm using my webcam for now. So I'm sorry about that. I wanted to address a subject. It's something that's been happening a lot to me lately, and I think a lot of people that are on medication can relate. It's the side effects of the medication that we take, because most medication has a lot of side effects. And people that have migraines rely on medication a lot. I know I do, and my fellow migraneurs that are watching this will probably relate. And one of the medications that many of us take is topiramate, also known as Topamax. This guy right here. It's in many forms. I usually put it in this container here. Makes it easy to take. I take 200 milligrams every day because I already have migraines 17 days out of a whole month. But because I take 200 milligrams every day, fortunately lately it's been easier to manage my migraines. Let's say it makes it easier to manage that whole threshold thing that I talked about. So I can stay on an empty stomach for longer periods of time, things like that. Anyway, the side effects of that thing, that stupid medication, are really bad. Like, I'm talking to the camera right now, but my peripheral vision is going a bit crazy. So it's like I'm part of a paranormal activity movie. And at night, when I'm using my computer, the the door is right there. And because of, I don't know if it's the screen reflection on my glasses or whatever it is, but I'm using my computer, and I keep getting really scared because I'm using the computer and all of a sudden I see someone standing at the door. I look at it and there's nothing there. I just ignore it. I keep using the computer and I see something. I keep seeing ghosts, and I know it's the side effects of the medication, but it only started happening since I started taking a higher dosage of topiramate. And it happened before when I was taking 200 milligrams before, so I know for a fact it's the medication. Another side effect of the medication is it makes me dumber. It makes me really forgetful as well. Messes with my English as well. Uh, Even though my English is not my first language, and so my English is far from perfect, it used to be a lot better. So yeah, I keep trying to forget words in my own native language as well. It's really annoying. I keep forgetting passwords, PIN codes, things on my phone. Really, things that used to be just part of my everyday life, names, things like that. I definitely notice all of those things, but it's either that or more pain. So it's a hard choice to make, and I know people that whose side effects were a lot worse. So I can still live with the ghosts and the forgetfulness. I'll see how much longer I can live with that. But it's definitely a choice of quality of life, and quality of life, I don't know how else to put it, but it's definitely a choice that we have to make, and it's not an easy one. But I'll have to wait until better medication is out, I guess. But I've tried a lot of other medications, and this is just one of the medications that I take. But I've just been finding it a little bit funny. It's not funny, but I guess the ghost thing is just because I'm sitting at my computer alone at night and I get scared by myself. I think it's really dumb, and probably some of you will relate. But even during the day, I'll see just some black things in my peripheral vision, so I know for a fact that it's the medication. I guess I'll just think of myself as being, yeah, part of a paranormal activity movie now. I also wanted to talk about this. The videos from now on will be like bits and pieces that I put together about different things that I always wanted to talk about and ask people and tell people about everyday life of what this is like. I guess that's I think that's easier to do. And something I wanted to mention, because I noticed that it's noticeable in the other video, is that this chair is driving me nuts. It makes a lot of noise, and it makes a lot of noise because like I'm breaking it, because it's dying, because I cannot have, this is why I can't have nice things, because I cannot just sit at a computer and go like meh, meh, type, no, I keep moving around, I move around a lot, and then I break the chair, and the chair starts dying on me, and I guess the chair is also in a lot of pain, just like me. I can't just suffer in silence, I have to make things suffer with me, and then yeah, they die, and it's sad, and I need a new chair, because this one's just, yeah, soon I'll be on the floor. Anyway, right now I have that feeling in my head when I know for a fact that I only have about 2 or 3 hours before I'm in bed and in pain with a migraine, because my head is really hot and my feet are really cold, and my hands are also kind of cold because like blood is rushing to my head, and it doesn't really hurt that much yet, but you know, the light, I cannot even look at the window, like the light is just like hurts a little bit, but it's mostly that my head's really hot, and even inside my head I feel, you kind of feel the blood flowing, you know? I don't know if you know what I mean, but do you all feel that? When I say you, I mean when you have a headache or when you have a migraine, do you also experience this, and does it make, do you also get anxious because you know you only have 2 or 3 hours of normal life before you're in bed in pain or reaching for medication, trying to save your life before you know you're in bed, and you kind of wonder how bad it's going to be this time, and it's a horrible feeling, and it always makes me think like, what can I do? And I have to control the type of tasks that I start, because I know I can only do certain things, I don't have that much time left, and it also really ruins my sleep schedule, because right now it's early afternoon, and if I'm gonna be in bed in a lot of pain because the medication I take to stop the pain makes me really sleepy and tired, I'm gonna be in bed really early, I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night, and well, yeah, there goes normal life. Yeah. Hello, I'm here to vent one of my frustrations, one of many. Hey! But this is I wouldn't say a big one, but it's a medium one, medium-sized frustration. It's definitely a first world problem too. Do you love perfume? I love perfume. I actually love nice smelling things. Well, I guess who loves bad smelling things? Probably there's some people, who cares? Anyway, I love perfume. I love perfume so much that every time someone gifts me perfume, which is not often, but I cherish it so much. I love it so much. I love perfume. I love things that, I love scented candles too. Ah, I love it so much. But guess what? Migraines ruin that completely. So even though I love perfume, I can only wear it almost never. Almost never. So yeah, it's I wanna swear, I really wanna use swear words right now, but I think YouTube doesn't like that very much. I don't know, I'm not really sure about that, but just to be safe, I'll just be, gosh darn it. So I keep my perfumes in a drawer, and I look at them and I go, ah, I really miss your scent. I wish, I hope that maybe next week when I'm feeling great, I can wear you and just not get a migraine after hours of wear. Something like that, yeah. Really sucks. Okay, I'm about to vent a medium large size frustration. Imagine this. I'm at a social gathering with friends, acquaintances, family, doesn't matter. Anyone. Anyone. Um, there's a lot of food to choose from, drinks, edible things, drinkable things, doesn't matter. I'm about to pick some food up to eat, and someone approaches me and says, "Oh, why don't you eat the shrimp samosas?" Doesn't matter. They're amazing. Have some. And they have some. I'm like, "Oh no, thank you, but I cannot have them." And they're like, "Why?" And I answer with health reasons, and they obviously follow it. "Oh, what health reasons?" Well, I'm hoping that they will not ask more questions because I really don't want to explain. But it's it's understandable. People want to know what health. Why couldn't I possibly eat a shrimp samosa? Such a common food item. Can't think straight. I blame the medication. Anyway, and I quickly explained, oh, I don't, for example, for myself, I avoid gluten whenever I can, so let's imagine shrimp samosas have gluten. Let's just go with that. Okay, sorry. I'll think of a better example next time. But yeah, so I'll say, oh, I cannot eat gluten because I'll get a migraine. And they'll proceed to judge me. They'll do this face like, and they'll just push it on me like, oh, come on, you can have some, oh, just this time, oh, come on. And they do this a lot with alcohol, for example. They'll keep asking me to drink alcohol, and alcohol is definitely a big no-no for me. But social situations, people really want you to drink and have a good time, keep asking me to drink all the time. And I want to ask you, if you do this, don't, don't. Because of all the judgment and all of the pushing and people telling me, oh, you're such a picky eater, and being uncomfortable around me as well and not knowing what they can offer me to eat, and I've sacrificed myself so many times. Yeah, gluten is just like, I don't care anymore. When I go out, I'll eat whatever. I shouldn't be doing that. No one should be doing that. So I'm asking you, if you do this and if you try to force other people to eat things they shouldn't be eating, don't do it. It's not because they're hipsters and it's not cool to eat gluten or whatever. No, it's actually because they'll be in a lot of pain when they do so. When they eat whatever triggers their migraines. For some people, it's garlic, onions, MSG. There's just so many things. It's different for everyone. But if they tell you that they cannot eat something because they'll be in pain because of it, or whatever reason it is, respect them. Respect their dietary choices. Please. It's really bad for us. And we don't feel it immediately, but the next day we'll probably be bedridden because of how uncomfortable the whole situation makes us feel. So just please respect us.